Good evening, and welcome to Pakistan Today News from our London studio. I'm Chris Taylor. We begin with developments from the World Economic Forum in Davos, Switzerland, where U.S. President Donald Trump has officially launched a new international initiative titled the Board of Peace. The body is aimed initially at supporting a permanent ceasefire in Gaza and coordinating long-term reconstruction efforts. President Trump says the board will work alongside the United Nations, though the announcement has drawn mixed reactions from diplomats and global powers. While many Muslim-majority countries, including Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Egypt, Qatar, Jordan, and the United Arab Emirates, have confirmed their participation, several Western allies remain cautious, expressing concern that the initiative could undermine the UN's established peacekeeping role. Trump has indicated that the board could eventually expand its focus beyond Gaza to address other global conflicts. Pakistan has formally joined that initiative. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif signed the charter of the newly formed Board of Peace on the sidelines of the Davos Forum in a ceremony chaired by President Donald Trump. Islamabad says its participation reflects continued support for international diplomacy, humanitarian assistance, and an UN-backed peace plan for Gaza. The board, while controversial among some global powers, is being positioned as a multilateral platform aimed at promoting peace and stability in conflict zones. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has also been actively engaging world leaders at the forum, alongside Chief of Defense Forces Field Marshal Asim Munir. The two held a series of high-level and informal meetings with Azerbaijan President Ilham Aliyev, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, and Saudi Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud, discussing bilateral relations and future cooperation. They also attended President Trump's address at the forum, highlighting Pakistan's diplomatic presence on the global stage. In separate meetings, Prime Minister Shehbaz spoke with IMF Managing Director Kristalina Georgieva, outlining Pakistan's economic reforms and commitment to macroeconomic stability, fiscal discipline, and sustainable growth. For more on Pakistan's engagements at the forum, we go to Islamabad. Our correspondent Sarah William joins us.
Officials say the Prime Minister's engagements in Davos are being viewed as a significant diplomatic push for Pakistan. Meetings with global leaders and financial institutions are aimed at restoring investor confidence and strengthening strategic partnerships. Sources indicate that Pakistan's economic reform agenda and security outlook were key points of discussion. The presence of both civilian and military leadership has been described as a coordinated effort to project stability and continuity. Analysts believe these interactions could translate into tangible economic and diplomatic gains in the coming months.
Thank you, Sarah. Turning now to the economy, China is set to invest up to $10 billion in Pakistan under a series of new agreements and memorandums of understanding. According to Pakistan's Federal Minister for Investment, around $1.5 billion in joint ventures have already been finalized, while nearly $9 billion in MOUs signal broader engagement across sectors including agriculture, automotive industries, minerals, and joint ventures. A recent delegation of some 300 Pakistani business leaders visited China to attract further investment. Officials say agriculture and mining are expected to receive the largest share of foreign direct investment, supported by planned rail and road infrastructure links. Meanwhile, global food giant Nestlé has announced an additional $60 million investment in Pakistan, reaffirming its long-term commitment to the country. The announcement came during a meeting between Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb and Nestlé's regional chief Remy Ayal on the sidelines of the Davos Forum. Nestlé plans to expand its operations and use Pakistan as a regional manufacturing and export hub serving 26 countries. The government says the move reflects growing confidence in Pakistan's economic reforms and a more predictable business environment for investors. In Sindh, authorities say the traffic regulation and citation system, known as TRAX, continues to show results. Since its launch in October, more than 288,000 electronic tickets have been issued, with over half delivered and the majority already paid. Police say delays were mainly due to address issues or refusals. Around 12,000 vehicles have been blacklisted for violations including fake number plates, theft, and other illegal activities. Sindh IGP Javed Akhtar Odo has directed closer coordination between traffic police, district police, safe city cameras, and anti-vehicle lifting cells. Smartphone-based e-ticketing is also being tested, while heavy vehicles without trackers will face fines of up to 100,000 rupees. Finally, the Pakistan Meteorological Department has forecast cloudy weather with possible rain and thunderstorms in Karachi on Thursday, as a westerly system affects Sindh. Temperatures are expected to fall, with daytime highs dropping to around 20 to 22 degrees Celsius over the next 2 days and colder nights ahead. Rain is also forecast in several other districts of the province. Karachi Mayor Murtaza Wahab has directed municipal teams to remain on high alert, ensure pumping stations are fully operational, and activate an emergency response cell to handle any rain-related issues. That's all for now. You're watching Pakistan Today News. I'm Chris Taylor.